Yo. Yo. Hey Siri, FaceTime resign.
Making a FaceTime.
FaceTime resign.
Making a FaceTime call to resign.
What the fuck is this nigga doing? Yo, what you doing?
Huh?
What you doing? Turn your mic on.
It's charging. I ain't charged it last night, so I have to charge it.
Alright, come on.
Alright, I'll put it on probably about a bit.
Alright, I heard you. My bad. I didn't mean to hang up early.
Gotta do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front and linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Bro, what is this, bro?
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's Prescott. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Aaron Donald. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Yeah, it's not easy, but he's got to try and wipe that one away from the memory banks. And let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Value three.
Hey, switch.
2 for 66.
A shotgun snap for gone. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And finally down at the 9-yard line. You think back to the Super Bowl against New England, the Rams never even got into the red zone in that game, and now here they are in the red zone on their opening drive with a first down. Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Robert Woods.
Oh my God, good fucking play.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and the Rams take a 7-0 lead.
Put that bitch in it. Yeah.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Michael Brockers in on the stop.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Now Prescott. And this is going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
On 4th, they do snap it to Prescott. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas 1st down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He finds Randall Cobb with a completion. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Cowboys' all-time receptions leader, Jason Witten, the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. He's got his target, it's Cobb. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You. Go, get out there.
Now Elliott. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Prescott now. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you got your backs in the shadow of your goal line, you've got to be physical in that situation because there's not a whole lot of space, not a lot of wild plays that can be run there.
It's put up or shut up time. Defensively, nice job just to make sure they didn't complete it on that play. The Ram fans in this old stadium on their feet. 3rd and goal. Prescott from the gun. And it's caught. They're able to hold him to 3 there, and that leads to a 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So they get 3.
Pull the back and tight end. That would have been a good ass play.
So you console yourself
Head on block and
defense,
then head
you
on
did your job, right? They go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal. You did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes. You don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
And a great return. Solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
God damn.
It's a tale of 2 play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive
What's
guy,
going on the defensive side?
that's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Here's Gurley. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. Goff now to throw. Going to Woods, but that pass is intercepted. Picked off by Jeff Heath. Looking for Woods that time.
And Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside the quarterback's
He
head and
almost
figuring
hit
it
it
out.
there. I
Okay,
threw it late.
where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
A first down carry by
These niggas in here talking about watching
able to
screen.
shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. On 2nd and 9, Prescott got it open man. It's Michael Gallup. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
To throw is Prescott. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down. Prescott to throw on 4th. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nikel Roby-Coleman. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. And a great return as they're finally able to take him down.
I'm so smart at this shit, bro. Way to sit there and stay.
So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
10th carry now for Elliott. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. A tough run by Ezekiel Elliott, the 4th overall pick in the 2016 draft.
If you watch tape of him in college, you saw plenty of those runs, because I know the highlights showed him in the open field breaking away from people, but that's how he wore down defenses, those exact type of runs.
They'll run on first down.
Good hit, Aaron.
He is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like
It's a fumble, man.
Good opening quarter for him. Remember, he had the sack earlier. Now a tackle for loss, another tackle for loss.
He's really making it tough on the play caller, though, isn't he? Because it's one thing to try and adjust when a guy's disrupting your running game. But when he's messing up your passing game,
Come on, man. He's throwing the ball right to me.
devote at least a second guy to him to try and keep him away from their plays.
It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Prescott gets this to the tight end, Jarwin. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players
It
nowadays.
is.
In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They stay on the ground, but this time it's Elliott. And down inside the 15.
Got that little ass move,
11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
I have to admit, I'm excited by that play call and the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic, abandon the playbook, and just start firing the ball all over the place. It's way too early for that. Stick to what works.
Bro,
Double digits, and
I just ran
game
him.
plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking
Give
to the
me
game
my
plan. Get the ground
pick,
game
bro.
going.
A lot of football left to be played.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Elliott.
This shit play
And
me
they'll lose
too much.
yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. After one, a 14-3 ball game. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 11. Prescott to throw it. Just keeping the play alive. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Losing 9 yards there. And it also brings up 4th. And Forbath will put this one through. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. So the field ends up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section to put?
And all deep in his own territory.
Bro, I swear that was lagging, bro.
This is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown.
And they wouldn't even let me stop celebrating. That's gay, bro.
I wonder if he changed anything on his play sheet, or they just executed better. Because they had 2 previous drives that ended in field goals.
That's gay, bro. It wouldn't let me stop taunting, bro. And it lagged when I did this shit.
He did.
It's straight. I should never even been doing that shit anyway, but
Formula going forward, it worked there.
Yeah, it worked very well. He and his field general in pretty good sync.
I guess we can make the game fun. Fuck it.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Fuck it. Let's make the game fun then.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's the...
Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Past the 20. Touchdown, LA.
Fuck it.
Todd Gurley.
He get one touchdown, I get one touchdown.
And
Simple.
the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points.
Todd Gurley kind of
And with
slow.
that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Zerline good with a PAT.
What is he talking
And the lead
about,
is up
nigga?
to 8.
These niggas call me out, but I guess they can't call.
Now after the
It's my fault I
touchdown,
caught a
it's
cake, so I
Zerline
guess I
will
can't
kick it
call.
away.
Can't even hit a restaurant, so I'm eating takeout. My bitch say she about to cook, told her put some steaks out. Say a
And
nigga
this
beat
will
my
not
ass. I know
be
what they talking
returnable.
about
It's out
because
of
he
the
left
back
on
of
the
the end
stretcher. It
zone
ain't
for a
shit to talk
touchback.
about.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Look, nigga, you get a touchdown, I get a touchdown.
Let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
Nope.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't
Is that
want
a
a
yard?
drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants a drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
On second down, Elliott. He
Yes,
takes this
sir.
for 3 to the 29.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
The Cowboys on third down. Just 1 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Prescott escaping the pressure right. He may try and run for this.
Ooh, this guy
Nifty
got
bit of
stuck on the
scrambling
line.
there. 12 yards, first down.
We just saw a
Lucky,
nice
bro.
example of
Stop
why
saving
teams
the nigga,
often
man.
bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
First down, Prescott. Nowhere
Shit,
to
Aaron
escape,
Donald.
and he goes down. Aaron Donald able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
58 to Mike, 58. 58 to Mike. I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Nah, he can have it around. I don't give a fuck.
Throwing, Prescott.
Let's go, Aaron.
Too great, and he goes down once more. Aaron Donald bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper.
What are
He's
you
able to
talking
take
about,
this one
man?
up to the 35-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. They rallied and made the tackle.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
No! You lost could have threw it on that long ass route because I thought he was going to do a comeback. Come on, it's 2 people over there, bro. Play it.
Is supposed to get a player's best effort.
Ah, damn, I keep letting him get 4th downs,
That really
bro.
increases the
4th
stakes,
and
doesn't it? What about
16.
that catch?
Heck of an effort picking up the first.
And now that team has to be motivated going forward. They just saw a great effort there. They want to make sure it pays off.
It's a good ass
And they'll
pass.
wind up getting
Oh, I
this
could have
one
picked
all
that.
the
I'm
way
tripping.
down inside the
I could have
20.
picked that. I tried to hit him.
That goes
Fuck.
for a gain of 31.
I could have picked that. I thought I would. Look, I just. Come here. I could have picked that instead of hit
So the
second.
big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And again, it's Prescott. Sliding out of the pocket. And this play gets
He
blown
waited
up.
for that
They'll
play.
lose yardage
That shit
back
fucked
at
me
the
up. And he hit him
17.
up the middle.
It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. Another carry tonight for the workhorse Elliott. And he tried
We're gonna have to get a
bounce
field
it
goal out of
outside,
this.
but they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. The last two plays each lose a yard. They'll try to move forward here on 3rd and 12.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Here's Prescott. Flush to his right.
Come on, man.
It's Gallup.
That's too easy, bro.
Michael Gallup there to make the grab.
The pass.
As
That's
his
too
guys
easy,
have cut
though.
the lead down to 2.
Good ass pass.
And now Jason Garrett electing for his guys to try for 2.
Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go. Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go.
Mike, 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Wow, 46.
Now Prescott. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Golf will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, but this
I
one
had
lines
no
up to be
time, bro.
incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know
He
he's
put
used
it.
to
That
dishing
nigga
out
put it
punches
in
from the
there,
heel.
though.
He's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
Shift. 12. It's hot.
Now on 2nd down, this is Gurley. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
That last play, though, not indicative of the night he's had running the football.
No, you're exactly right about that because all through this evening, it's been their night, hasn't it? One play here, they get it against them. I wouldn't worry about that very much at all. Just continue to do what they've been doing.
Defense.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
Nah, I'm up too.
They'll start the
You thought I
drive
was a
with
Cowboy?
It's a
Man, I
full
just
race.
now I'm
He's at the
losing since you
30,
said. Man, get off the
20.
phone.
Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 66 yards. And the Cowboys have taken
That's
the
a game,
lead.
man.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Bro, what they just bet. I like this type of game.
Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And his guys are going to start their drive right at the 20-yard line.
Let's go.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the
Bro,
field.
he just slid through that,
Build
bro.
off of. That's what they're looking for here. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On the jet sweep, they get this to Cooks. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll force upon them a 3rd and 14. A play fake to Gurley. Now gone. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Elliott. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's 2nd and 8. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. 13 yards and a 1st down, Cowboys. A 20th carry here for Elliott. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's Prescott. He's got the connection to Cooper. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy first down.
Almost there.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. Prescott now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. Off play action to Elliott. Here's Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Now Prescott.
Oh my God. You sitting right there. Why didn't you keep going?
And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle is going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line. Prescott now over 200 yards already in this first half. It's 1st and 10. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They get the penalty yardage back plus a yard. 6-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 9.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. That's complete to Kyle. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. And now with that completion, he's north of 200 yards here in the first half.
And he's going to break our statistician, Marvin, isn't he? Because Marvin right now is just tallying it up. Hope his hand doesn't hurt too much doing this or keeps hitting the calculator. But my goodness, what a start he is off to. By the end of this game, he could have monster numbers. He just wants to continue to be accurate.
He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for first and goal. He'll look to throw. Pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Clay Matthews adding another sack to his impressive NFL resume. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Can't afford another delay here as they come up again on second and goal.
Good shit, y'all.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Kill! 47!
54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54.
Prescott on third and goal. And that is caught. It's Witten for the Cowboy touchdown.
They won't let me get a pick animation, bro. Like, come on, man.
Seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath, the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Forbath is sent it away now following the touchdown. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
Gurley again here on first down. And he will perhaps get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And time has run out on this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath.
And since you sing it, I'm going to let you y'all sing with you. Bought some more V-Long because I look sharp in it.
Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one. Todd Gurley, wave goodbye. Touchdown, LA. Todd Gurley, his second touchdown of the night as his guys are back within a single score. He's been having a great game, and that one right there, his best run so far, and it ends with 6 points.
And not only that, in his mind, what is he thinking? Can I get to 200 yards as well? Because he knows he's closing in on it. He may not know the exact number, but the best runners have a feel of what the yardage is that they're compiling, and he knows that he's getting close to that 200-yard mark now.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. They go to Elliott again. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Prescott now. Oh, Prescott stripped. And now the Rams have got it. Going the other way.
Fuck wrong with that nigga? Good hit.
Get the football at the 28-yard line.
What the fuck was he trying to accomplish there?
No running backs in the backfield to help pass protect. All the receivers in their patterns.
Who hit that?
It's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case,
bitch, good fucking hit, Clay
never
Matthews.
even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Following the fumble recovery, Goff flushed to his right.
Yo, who was that
It's
to?
intercepted, throwing back across his body. Picked up by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And the return
Oh, yeah, that's a bad pass. I deserve to get picked. That would have been a pass if you want to
Well, I
play.
get what he was trying to do.
I keep giving
He was
nigga
moving
the
to his
ball
right
back,
and
bro.
trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Flushed out right.
Good shit, man. Good shit, Clay. Get in there, Clay. As long as I know I got defense, we straight, right?
Sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing
We in there.
second and a bundle.
We in
And for one
there.
of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
We fucking in there. Good shit, y'all.
Back to throw here.
What the fuck is he throwing, man?
Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Fuck, he just throw, bro. That was supposed to be a punt. It's supposed to be going my way, man.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens.
2 yards on the
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff.
God damn, that was a good ass play by me.
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Yo.
Throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
Partner, the way this offense has marched up and
Niggas
down the
just
field
getting
during
stuck
this
on
game,
niggas.
it's almost a surprise to see an incomplete pass on 3rd down, isn't it?
Yeah, they have had their foot on the gas all game
Where did he
long,
touch
but
me
here
at?
finally
Oh,
stalling
no.
out.
Okay.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They're going to go for it. It's Goff. And it is incomplete.
He went for a pick,
decision
bro.
to go for it doesn't pan out. And Dallas
Bet.
will take over in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Elliott. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
From the 24, Prescott eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he's trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a 2nd interception, really a bad throw, so maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
But no. And I could have picked that one once again.
The intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Cowboy 1st down. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Prescott escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted.
No, bro, stop cheating me.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
That's a pick 6.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
Come on, no more picks,
and
man.
Last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own. Other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
The number 1
fucking tired, girl.
That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the 1st down or to have the defense have to hold.
He trusted his defense.
I hate him.
Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. That'll be caught by Cup. And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They are going for it. Goff. And get him in. It's Woods. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Goff throwing complete to Cup. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It'll be a 1st down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. To the air again. Goff. He gets it to Gurley. Complete. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line.
Are they serious, though?
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down.
180. 53 to Mike. 53. Check 53.
Out of the gun. Goff. Flush to his right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? They're going to try and throw.
This nigga don't have a release, bro? A long-ass release. What is that?
Just short of midfield, they decide to take a crack at it on
bro, look at his release, bro. Stop playing with me, bro.
Confidence in your defense. You know that they're good, and they'll take care of you. A lot of coaches during the week will announce to their team, we're going to be aggressive, guys. We're going to go for it. Hey, defense, you got me? A little bit of a challenge to them to see if they'll pick up the rest of the team.
We'll see how they respond now. Oh, Prescott stripped.
Let's go, dumbass.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk reward.
Someone doesn't want to win.
I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case...
Did he break a tackle yet, bro? Let's be honest with me right now. Did he even break a tackle yet?
It's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it. Don't worry about it anymore.
A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams 1st down.
The fucking pass.
On 1st down, it's gone.
Why am I throwing off my back foot, bro?
Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition and practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game,
fucking
pressure
pass,
of people
man.
in your face.
The catch, way to read it, man.
That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Now Goff gets this into the hands of Brandon Cooks. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. The end result, 21 yards.
14.
Now a draw as Goff gives to Gurley. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Rams, they are on the move. They've got another 1st down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on. And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Rams are going to jump back in front.
That's an old-fashioned death march there, partner. Took them a lot of plays, but hey, they did the job.
And the defense always preaches getting off the field, making the play, and turning it back over to their own offense. Unable to do so. A long, sustained drive by the offense.
Here's Goff. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. And he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
That's me. That's me. That's me, gang. That's me.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. turning it over. The other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up.
He wasn't ready. He wasn't ready.
Again, it's Elliott. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Elliott.
He's sitting there.
Yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Three quarters in the books.
We'll
return more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From the 41, Prescott. That one complete to Elliott. And they went the wrong way there, losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play, and they're going to have a third down. Looking to throw. Prescott. He's got his target. It's Cobb. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 21. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Letting one go deep for the end. And look at this. They get the turnover. It's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. So, my goodness, I wouldn't have thought this possible not too long ago, but that turnover there means we have a game again.
Yeah, it's been a completely different team here in the second half. I just wonder on the other side of the field where the starters telling the backups, get ready, you're going to get some playing time. And now guess what? Hope they didn't cut the tape off of their wrists and ankles. They've got to go back out there and play.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now gone.
Yo.
And his throw here's incomplete.
Yo.
Woods, the intended receiver.
Are they playing?
And it's 3rd down. The Rams on 3rd down. They're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Goal. This is caught. It's Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. A pickup of 5 that time and a first down. A shotgun snap for Goff. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. A big run there by Gurley. 46 yards on the ground. Back to throw, Goff. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Just hit a dot.
Down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's not a dot. I don't know what it is.
To judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Goff now looks to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown Rams.
2 in the end zone.
Robert Woods.
What's wrong with this nigga, man?
2nd touchdown of the night. And the Rams are once again going to retake the lead. Goff throwing again.
Yo, stop it, please.
But I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And since you singing, I'm gonna let this y'all sing with you.
7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. The good run on 1st down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Prescott on 3rd and 2.
Yo, I have to see this. What? He put it in his hands like that?
He's been able to put the ball in some tight spots.
What's the point of him jumping in?
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal.
Oh my God!
Prescott gets this to the tight end Jarwin. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages,
he get a touchdown off this shit. I swear I'm gonna be mad, bro. I swear I am, bro. This happens every time.
It makes it tough to defend.
When are they gonna stop doing that shit?
Throwing again on 2nd down. Prescott.
Oh,
and that's gonna be incomplete. A lot of
I'm about to get off
no
this
call,
shit.
And it's 3rd down.
I'm about to really get off this shit, bro.
To that incompletion.
Look what the fuck.
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. To throw is Prescott.
Thank
and
you.
Now here's another interception. Picked off by the safety.
Eric Weddle, nigga. Thank you.
As he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
I'm gonna need that back.
Exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Well, hey, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened, because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Fuck, I knew better than that, bro. I knew better than that.
Intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And he will score. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Fucking me. I keep trying to make risky ass plays.
This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to reason that the play of the game comes on defense.
So it's my kind of game. You know that. Anytime we have a defensive battle, but that, as you said, it stands to reason that's the way the game tilted. Someone had to make a big play.
I know better than that, bro. Doing dumb shit.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now.
I gotta be disciplined in this game. I'm not gonna lose it, but I gotta be disciplined.
Taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a return up to only the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these team special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach,
bro, I'm about to quit.
To go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive.
If he would have picked that, that would have been game time.
Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Yet another carry here tonight for Gurley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
Let's go. 76, tell him. 76. 76.
From the gun, here's Gone. And able to find Higbee. It's complete.
Should know better than that.
Get this one across the 30-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Gone. And Woods has it complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Hear me? I just need you long enough to get off what I want you to do.
If you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it, because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field,
are they serious?
It takes a strong arm guy who can rifle it in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
From the gun on 3rd down, Gone. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. This is caught inside the 15.
What the fuck wrong with you, bro? Stop trying to read what I do, bro. I'm messing with you.
Tyler Higbee, 64 yards.
Good fucking pass.
Able to regain the lead.
Let's go play some defense, man. This nigga trying to see what I'm doing and shit, bro. I'm not there yet, bro. See how I got him everywhere but where he need to be.
Now after the touchdown, it's line. He'll kick
he
it
got
away.
the offense. It's a pass and shit.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field. Certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
Yeah, turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. This is Elliott. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run.
It's just you thinking, I'm going to let this out. I can't move, bro. I can't move. I can't move.
Up through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. From just shy of midfield.
Shit gay, bro. And you hear me saying I can't move, little hoe ass nigga. Anything to win, just to lose.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. The throw over the middle taken in, and he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
Yeah, he knew not to build it.
Play in this game. A touchdown, that gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
On 1st down.
He fell or what?
Into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
So now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
23 yards the pickup there.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Hey, orbit.
53 is the mic.
Now a first down throw, gone. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Hey, let me chill out.
An incomplete pass.
That dumb shit I be doing.
That leads to a 2nd and 10. Goff now looking to throw. He'll get this one to Cup, complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
One of the feature points of the in route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander into some tough territory.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. DeMarcus Lawrence, his 2nd sack of the night.
Sometimes I watch games and wonder why they use play fakes on certain passing situations because it's not going to fool anyone. I don't know if that was the case here, but the end result was the same. No one fooled. The quarterback was hit.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
54 is the mic. 54.
Whirling. Hey, Haywood.
Here we go on 4th. Gone. They got him in. It's Woods. And he'll go down, but not before getting this.
That nigga held on.
21 yards there. A big
Put it in his hand and held on. 2-minute warning.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly. And it's caught for
You can never fuck with me, nigga.
Brandon Cooks, 27 yards, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Never.
Extra point up and through.
This is why I'm a dog.
This a 4-point game.
Never. You can never. Now let's play some fucking defense, man.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And a fair catch signaled
Let's
for
fucking
and
defense.
taken successfully.
It's time to play some defense in this bitch, man.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go
Yep,
look at the
drop that, big boy.
tackles that you did on the last
Drop
drive.
that.
When
Good
you
hit.
scored points, it's
Time to
a
drop
whole lot
that.
better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Work with me, partner. Take a deep breath, because that's what they're doing down the field now. That incompletion allowed them to exhale a little bit. Get in the huddle, kind of scan the crowd, see if any celebrities are here. Relax a little bit as they start this big drive.
That's a good pass.
Now the Cowboys going to burn
Dog
the
ass
first
play
of their
action real
timeouts.
quick. I mean, dog ass quick
As they'll
ass
get a
play.
chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Check, watch 54. In your face.
They'll run on first down. Elliott. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Now Elliott.
No. Come on.
Sebastian Joseph, who got him down defensively. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Prescott to throw. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And this is
I can't get my picks, bro.
The tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30.
I can't get my picks. You said it right there, big boy, John.
Coming to you. Check. Here we go, 46.
Prescott. Now a desperation throw deep down.
It's a good ass pass.
Touchdown.
It's a good ass pass on me. I swear to God, that's a good ass pass.
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
I swear to God, that's a good ass pass.
This is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Forbat to send it away now following the touchdown. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
They practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. He's back to throw. And that's complete to Cooks. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
That was sweet as fuck.
What they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary,
and
making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
180. Watch the run. Watch the run. This side, baby. That's baby side.
That's whatever, man.
Back to throw. Dumps it off to Gurley.
Fuck, why did I just do that? Why did I just waste my time out? My bad.
With 36 seconds to go in half number 2. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw.
No, I just had a touchdown. I swear to God, I just had a touchdown.
At this point in the game, the Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd timeout.
I just had a touchdown on this kid.
30 ticks to go in the football game. The play fake to Gurley. Now gone. Finding some room at midfield. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 37.
You a lucky ass nigga, boy. It's OT then.
So the field goal unit is on the field.
Y'all know I don't miss these.
Right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And this one is right down the middle.
That shit money every time. Money.
Here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds, and now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Fuck is he talking about? Thought I wasn't coming in it. You can't do this shit.
Something incredible here. We're likely headed to overtime.
And just a couple of scenarios here to keep in mind. One, if you want to be really aggressive, you do throw the Hail Mary and see if you can get something downfield.
OT, it's never much love when you go OT. Face ass, boy.
Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
Let's see if they are in line with Charles Davis. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown,
yeah,
it's
he
over.
been
If
going
they
crazy.
don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly
I just got to get the ball, man. Field goal, that's
the
it.
other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're set for their first drive here in overtime, and this is where the crowd can really become a factor.
That's one stop. Let's get some more. 3 more stops.
In overtime, that gets doubled, doesn't it? At least, because now the crowd really wants to be involved and help their team, and that first drive can dictate the whole thing, because they know if this team takes it downfield and scores a touchdown, it's game over.
It's been loud in here so far. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Elliott, and they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Couple of very nice carries to start this drive out.
Yeah, 2 first downs. And how about that second one? What a nice run on that particular play. I'm telling you, they're going to start to think that this game is easy if they continue to rip off yardage like this.
The first down run for Elliott will net him about 5
Alright, I'm about to see you play this again.
Nickel Roby-Coleman up to make the tackle.
Wait till you call that shit again. I'm exactly see you play. I'm about to wait to play my play.
Coordinators are going to tell you if I'm going to run the
But
football on
I
first down,
clicked it already, but I'm waiting to see what my play is, because that shit
here.
gets too many
Pretty
yards.
good about that one.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Here comes the first throw in OT for Prescott.
Thank you.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49.
Game time, coach.
These guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. A costly mistake here in OT.
Game time.
You know what they say when you throw an interception like that in overtime? You don't usually get a chance to throw a second one. I mean, I'm not sure the analytics on it.
That's his first broken tackle. Thank you. GG's, my nigga.
Game winner in OT. Partner, a great game that we got to see and making it extra special. Not only did I get 4 quarters with
That's
you
a
in
good
this
ass
one,
game.
I got some overtime.
Shit,
a little
Rams.
whipped cream on top.
Look at you, trying to make this whole thing palatable.
I just want you to pay for my meal later.
You really just wanted 4 quarters what you wanted. But how much fun was that? We had that type of a game where we got us to overtime, and then we get the dramatic ending to finish things off as well. What a game.
He tried to throw that bitch.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. The Rams are victorious here as we say so long from Exposition Park in L.A.